Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on New Orleans rapper ROB49 being one of 10 people shot during a music video in Miami. Thursday, January 5th, 2023. Police would respond to a restaurant after reports of a mass shooting just before 8 p.m. in Miami Gardens, a neighborhood more commonly known throughout Miami as Murder Gardens. Arriving at the scene, officers would observe multiple gunshot victims in an AR-15 laying in a pool of blood along with a video camera. Paramedics and Miami-Dade Fire and Rescue would respond to the scene, while 2 rescue helicopters would life flight 4 victims, with 1 in critical condition. Witnesses on scene would claim over 10 people had been shot, with 4 already on the way to the hospital before police had even arrived. Rising New Orleans rapper ROB49 was in Miami shooting a music video with French Montana. Originally, they'd shoot a scene at the KFC on 27th Ave, and according to a witness, while shooting the scene, a man was beaten and robbed off camera for his Rolex watch, cell phone, and car keys. Apparently, the victim didn't make any noise, but the altercation was enough to attract the attention of French Montana, who said to have seen something and even pointed to what was going on, getting the attention of ROB49. Dismissing the robbery, they'd moved the video shoot next door to the finger licking restaurant. The victim who was robbed stayed on scene, apparently sitting in a friend's car while the video shoot continued on, with men, women, kids, and even a dog present. Roughly an hour passed before what witnesses described as an AR-15 was rapidly fired into the crowd, an estimated 15 times. According to a witness, ROB49 was shot in the neck, while French Montana's security was shot multiple times and left critical. A video would surface of 2 men laying in the parking lot, with many claiming the man with the white shirt is ROB49. And while I won't show the scene because of how graphic it is, if you can find it for yourself and look closely, you can see the man on the ground was wearing pants, while ROB49 was wearing white shorts with an open button up, meaning Rob was most likely one of those driven to the hospital before police arrived. One witness, said Mogul, would speak with the news regarding what happened and would send me a video detailing the events.
We did what was logical. We took cover too. We ducked down to cover. People started running. Some people was running by with blood on their shirt. Some people was crying on the ground asking for help. It's nothing you can do after, people, you just feel sad for them that day on the floor crying.
According to witnesses, rapper French Montana, in the center of the screen in the red shirt, was shooting a music video here when, according to one man here at the time, someone in the crowd was robbed of his watch, keys, and wallet.
Call his mother and see if we can get a spare car keys and make sure that, he's okay.
Cause my homeboy got robbed for his Rolex and his car keys and his phone. So we left for one scene in the back of KFC where that situation all happened. You see French Montana pointing and saying, look at this nigga getting robbed. And then we left to the next scene within that hour and went to the finger licking. And from the finger licking, I went to go see my sponsor, Throwback Cigars. And you can see, his kids out there, everybody out there. And, whoever started shooting, shot 10 people with an AR-15. And I think, probably French Montana's security guard saved his life. But unfortunately, ROB49 got hit. And,
At this time, ROB49 is said to be in stable condition, but nothing is confirmed. And from the sounds of it, Rob and French Montana's security are victims in a situation they had nothing to do with. While the robbery victim has yet to be identified and it's unclear who he has ties to, it seems nobody at the video shoot did anything to protect him, and they also didn't make him leave. It can only be assumed he was the actual target of the shooting, as he stayed on scene until it happened. ROB49 is scheduled to perform in Houston on the 7th, and most likely his injury will cause the show to unfortunately be cancelled. One can only hope he hasn't suffered any damage that will permanently affect his career, as he's already collabed with major artists such as Lil Baby, Kevin Gates, and even Witness 3. Now, I reached out to said mogul who, He might not be the main witness in this case, but he's the only witness that went on the news and has an idea on what's going on. He was willing to speak to the news, so I reached out. He was willing to speak to me. He told me he actually knows who got robbed. He didn't want to identify the person, but he did say that that person spoke with police and told them that he was robbed. Now, he said his friend didn't give up any names as far as to who robbed him, but the situation itself, I feel like a lot more details are gonna come out very soon. I feel like things are gonna make a lot more sense. And the only thing that I can pretty much sum up is that Rob and French Montana didn't have shit to do with anything. It would have been a smarter move for them to just leave after what happened. They most likely thought the situation was under control because of how it played out. But the fact that dude that got robbed stayed on scene, and not even just stayed on scene, but he got robbed at KFC, then the entire music video shoot crew moved over to the next restaurant and he went with them. Hour later, the shooters pull up, or shooter, and you know what happened. But at the time that I'm making this video, there's so little details. I guarantee you a lot more things are gonna come to light. And when that happens, I'll give y'all an updated video. But hey, prayers out to ROB49, prayers out to French's security and everybody else that got hit. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.